I told you it was coming. And there it is. Woo! Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Just want to thank everybody again. Great support, some awesome feedback, lots of nice comments, thumbs up, all that stuff. Sweet, keep up the good work, keep them coming. But I'm really excited, if you can't tell right now. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for, not just me, you guys too. You ready for this? Just got the cab back from paint, and the lighting in here does not do this justice, so I will get this thing outside and show you, but I'm too excited and have to have a sneak peek at it. So sorry guys, the camera died, but here it is outside as promised. It is back. These guys did an excellent job, better than I was suspecting. Man, look at that, just shining. A little bit of dust on it, but look at that. New glass. They put new windshields in for us. What do you think, Todd?
Awesome.
He's speechless. That's a first. This is a big day. When we started this project, this was one of the things I was dreading the most, and man, it turned out awesome. All right, gotta move this into the back shop. She is a tight fit, let me tell you, barely squeezing. That's 8-foot opening minus the width of the post, so we'll get her. We clear? Find a good spot to park her here. I think we'll just put her over here for now, where the bunk was sitting. Maybe we should grab those blocks from the other side, block her up and set her down. So there we have it. That's where we're gonna leave her for the night, probably a couple days. And then hopefully this weekend we can get that cab peeled off and get this cab set in its place. We don't have too much to do before we do that, so it'd be really cool to see that thing on the frame. What do you think?
Absolutely. Make it happen.
But yeah, wow. Just take that in for a few more seconds here. I am stoked. Just can't stop staring at it. Like, how good. A few little runs on the door, but got lots of clear, so you'd come back and buff them out when we got it all put back together. A lot of that stuff you're not going to see. They're in spots where the air cans and stuff are. Damn. So it's been a couple days since we had the cab home. I'd love for our first project to mount it on there, but there are a few things we want to get tied up first. So Todd and I are working today. We got the second fender mounted, mocked up, mounted, it's ready to go. So once we get the fifth wheel on, we can bolt those on and peel the plastic off. So got that done today, and then ended up putting a new set of mud flap brackets on the back. So those turned out good. Still waiting on the mud flaps. And then we're over here just kind of repurposing this old rear center light panel we had. So we'll get it cleaned up and put it on, see what it looks like. So there we got the rear center panel just kind of mocked on there. I think it'll look all right. Still got to wire it up and get some better hardware for it, but just wanted to see what it would look like. I think it'll look pretty good. So as you know, we got the cab back, got a few other things done this week on the truck. The rear mud flap hangers, all that stuff. But we have been waiting on a few parts and pieces so we can get them installed on this cab before we mount it on the truck. A little easier to do stuff on the ground. But as you can see, the mail guy just came and we got some new packages. So I'm not sure, I guess this one's great, but I think I know what this is. And I'm pretty sure it's the sound deadening for the cab. So that's exciting. So here's the sound deadening material we're going to be using. It's by Noico. I've seen other guys use this before. I used it on a truck this winter. It worked very well. It's the 80 mil and there's 36 square feet in the box. I ended up doubling it up and putting 2 layers on the last truck, so I think I'm going to do the same. This is what I have left over, but it's the same stuff. So you can see it's just a foil with a sticky rubber on the back. Pull it off, stick it on your body panels, and rub it out flat. So today we'll probably get this carpet pulled out of the cab, and then we'll start putting some of this sound deadening insulation in all of these panels and get her tuned up so when we put her on the truck, that job will be done. And we're gonna pull the carpet, see if we can get it cleaned up. Might try doing some stuff to it ourselves, and then if that doesn't work, we'll probably send it off to the local carpet guy. I think we can get the color back up in it again. There isn't too many stains on it. It's just dirty, so we'll try that. So in order to get the carpet out, we got to get these harnesses out. There is a cotter pin that goes in here. You pull that out, and then these should spread them apart like this. There's another one out. Next, we got to get these retractors out. Todd's working on getting the door jamb seals out. I'm just getting these pried up. These are the spacers that hold the seat on. So I got the floor half pulled up. Got the retractors out. Had to pull the caps off the air lines for the seats. And there's 2 rusty bolts in the floor here. I think they held a fire extinguisher. We're just gonna see if we can vice grip and break those off. Plan B is we're just gonna cut them off.
Without lighting the carpet on fire.
Well, we got the seat out of the other truck without lighting it on fire. Oh, she is spinning too. Awesome. That's even better.
Oh, better.
Plumber's screwdriver. Sorry, Reed. Yeah, they held those in there nice. Some nice wood screws.
The best.
Let's see if we can pull this carpet up now, Todd. Just we'll get it loose from the pedals and she should pull out. Looks like we got to get the clutch pedal off.
Oh, look at that, sweetie. Isn't that a beautiful meat grinder? Grind some meat on that baby.
Oh, by golly.
Ouch.
Now what's the plan? Lift up and over the pedals?
Yeah, we gotta come around this brake pedal for sure. Wow. What the hell?
So that was giving more trouble than it should have. What we ended up doing is just cutting an extra slit to get it around the pedals and get that nasty thing out of there.
Yeehaw.
So we got a decision to make on this carpet, whether we're going to keep it or not, but I think you probably could clean it up. We'll see. Let's get back to work on the insulation. So, slight change of plans. We got the carpet up. We actually sent it off to an upholstery cleaner guy. He's gonna get at it, so we might get that back next week. He said he could get the stains out, but we thought while we were doing that, we want to replace this brake valve anyways. So what we're doing is we're gonna take this plate off so we can get the valve out from underneath, get a new one. But all these are just seized in there. They've probably never been out. So we're drilling the heads off, we'll get the plate off, and then we'll knock the little clips out. And yeah, we'll show you our progress. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the 5th one of these, and I think there's about 5 more. So anyways, change of plans, but we're still working. This one's a real bear. Did you break it?
I don't know. I'm trying to spin it backwards.
Broke the bit.
Oh, fuck.
Well, being stubborn always persists. Because I'm more stubborn than this pedal was. There she is. And we're not too concerned about where any of these lines went. They were already snipped off this cab anyways. We will get it right when we disconnect that one, and we'll know exactly where all they go again. So we're going to replace this valve. We'll have to get one on order here, clean some of this stuff up, you know, make sure this isn't seized up. These pedals are kind of seized from sitting, so we'll get that stuff all cleaned up, clean this plate up, maybe put a fresh coat of paint on there. And then the next chore is we'll probably just come along with the grinder and just cut the back sides of each one of these off, and then yeah, we can get this floor cleaned up and get a coat of paint on it, and we'll be done with the floor too. And there you have it, folks. Got all the clips knocked out. You can see they were fun, but I will always win. I am more stubborn than thou. But the other thing we gotta do here, there is a bit of corrosion on this floor, so I don't know if we'll get it done today, but before we put a coat of paint on it, we're just gonna sand this quick with a palm sander, and then just brush on some trim clad. Nobody will ever see this. It's under the carpet. That'll keep this from coming back, and it'll last for a long time. This floor is very solid, but just around where some of these spots are, it looks worse than it is because there was a steel spacer here sitting on there, but just a little bit of surface. We'll just sand that off, coat of black, be just like new again. Stuff's heavy. Black truck better have black insulation. So what you do is you just take your stuff, kind of fit it in there, and see. You can use the whole sheet and fit it in there, and just kind of put your finger where you think it's going to go. Pull it out, set her down, cut her off. Then you hand it to Todd for demonstration purposes. Just peel the back off. And this stuff peels up easy. It's not super sticky, so what makes it stick is actually rolling out the air pockets, and we're going to show you how we do that here in a sec. And it's not a perfect science. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think the instructions are on the website. It says you only need like 20% coverage on your panels to cut down most of the vibration frequencies, which is where the noise comes from. We're going to do all of it. We're actually going to do 2 layers. That's kind of what we did on the last truck, and it worked really well. So
my roller.
Where's my roller? He says. So once you get it kind of half stuck on there, you grab this roller If your kit doesn't come with one, you can buy one separate. They're like 10 bucks, no big deal. And he's just rolling the air pockets out. So we got a few done. This is some of the leftover stuff I had. It's silver. There's some there, this corner, the lower section. We'll do basically the whole surface of the whole inside once, and then we'll do it again. We'll have 2 layers, and really that's it. Nothing crazy here. So we're done sound deadening the cab. We got 2 layers. You can see one behind, plus this one. The corners is probably the most important part, where all the sound from the stack's going to come through. Got the roof, 2 layers, everywhere you can get to, up there in the pockets, corners, down the sides. The doors are done. Inside the door panel, plus this panel on both sides, as well as the door cover before the upholstery panel goes on both sides, just to keep the rattle from the upholstery panel and then from the parts inside the door. So moving along, let's just take it in one more time. Man, I can't get over how good this looks. I think that's all we have for you guys today. As always, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, all the positive feedback. That stuff's great. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Todd, do you have any words of wisdom?
Nope. Just, I don't know, like and subscribe, I guess.
You guess?
I'm busy.
Like and subscribe, I guess. Todd's busy.